ended up in her academy. And yeah, I've been with her ever since. So I want to say that was 2014. So yeah, it's I guess almost been a decade. And yeah, it's just been a really beautiful journey. She's just a really great guide around self-care as well as business. And you know, I am an entrepreneur, I'm a businesswoman, and I just feel like she has really great advice, but she's also kind of different from the status quo, as she likes to call. Like, there's the Chads of the world and we have plenty, and you know, it is nice to hear from someone who talks about business from a perspective that, you know, looks at these systems that exist in the world and coexisting with them. Like, there is patriarchy, there is white supremacy, there is fat phobia, like, and all of that exists, and because those exist, like, our voices really need to be heard, like those of us who are women or BIPOC or, you know, from the LGBTQ community, anyone who's been othered, like, our voices really need to be heard, and she really champions that. So, you know, that's definitely one of my favorite things about her. And I mean, she just really brightens up a room. Like, I mean, I didn't need to meet her in person to know that. Like, you know, she's almost exactly the same in person as, you know, she is online. Like, she's just brightens up the energy. I mean, I'm a New Yorker, so from, you know, that many miles away, I've just always felt her energy, but it also was an honor to meet her. And she really is exactly like who she kind of comes across as online. Like, she's so real and raw and colorful and bold and just like the perfect mix of everything. When you're in a room with people who love Leonie, like, we all look different. So in many ways, like, we didn't feel accepted in kind of the more mainstream business spaces. And so we were seeking someone like Leonie who really is like inclusive for all. And that's how I want my business to be. So like, having that model is like really helpful. Leonie is, I think anyone who's met her knows, like, there's really no one like her. She's so unique. And she has modeled success, like, for women in Australia. Like, she's won so many awards here, not just in Australia, around the world. But, you know, she's really kind of championed like women in business. And I feel like there's just this uniqueness. Like, she's really not like anyone else, and she just doesn't give an F, you know, and which we love, you know, and that's what we like, how we want to live, I think. And so like, it's really nice to see that modeled. And you know, on top of that, like, she's also like a family person. Like, she has children, she has a partner, and you know, that's something that, you know, I look forward to in my life, and I want to be able to balance, you know, my personal life and my business life. And so having like role models like that is just really helpful. So on top of being a business owner, she's an advocate for women and people of color, BIPOC, LGBTQ community. You don't always see that. So like, she's also a safe space. So like, on top of like having this like amazing business acumen, she's actually very inclusive. And you just don't always find that combination. And so I think those of us who have been with her forever, there's a reason like we really gravitate towards, you know, someone like us, like someone like-minded, but also someone who steps ahead, who we could kind of follow in the footsteps of.